talk now or whenever about a lawsuit that we filed in Dryden. Our involvement in Dryden was that we explained to the town board and to the attorney for the town, who at that point was neutral on the question of preemption. In other words, whether or not a town has a legal right to do this, given what we talked about with that 2303-032. And the town board decided they wanted to do that. But what they did before they did that is they got together with some other towns in Tompkins County, and they banded together and they signed a confidentiality agreement. And I haven't seen what they did, but I know I haven't seen the paper. What they did is they got all their lawyers together. Town of Ulysses, Ithaca, Dryden, there might have been one more. And they took what we thought was a long time. It took about 6 weeks, and all they focused on was this issue: does a town have the right to do it? And they came out, including this lawyer for the town of Dryden, and this is not where this gentleman had started out. They all concluded, you know what, we absolutely have the right to do this. He's in the paper saying that as of yesterday. So what they then did is they all came back and said, yep, we're not preempted, and then they all did their own little laws. Dryden did their own, Ithaca did their own, Ulysses did their own, and so on. So did we have involvement? I hope so. Did we draft the law? No. Will we? Are we going to be in the lawsuit? Yes. We're going to file amicus briefs, as we are in Middlefield.
Another issue has to do with the economy, and I just would point this out to the town board, because I'm sure you're well aware of this, in that property values are going down. Last week at the town board meeting, there was the discussion of having to have a bond in order to settle part of the Chapin issue. The thing is that the real property tax law, Article 5, Title 5, permits the township to receive revenue from gas drilling production. And that is something that, just to point out from an economic standpoint, with the situation that we currently have here in the town of Bethel and Sullivan County in New York State. So I just remind the township that this is an opportunity from a budget standpoint, because the township here, in addition, we have the 2% property cap that the township will be facing as they go through the budget process this fall. In addition, the property values are going down, and as well, the town here recently received a qualified audit opinion from the auditors because of the fact that the town's financials do not report all of the unfunded future medical costs that the township has. So there's just a lot of different issues out there from a financial standpoint that the town needs to be considering here. This is a rather complex issue. There are a number of people that in the township that are in favor of gas drilling, and I just think that this is a very complex, complicated issue that really